Hi everybody, it's Joel, and this is my collection of 1971 Redlines. I do not have an example of every single new release from 71, but these are the examples I do have. First up is the Bifocal. I picked this up at the convention in California in 2018. I got this for $95. It's got missing paint. That's probably just due to a bad paint job because it hasn't been played with. So that's not chipped from play wear. That's flaking off because it was a bad paint job. Anyway, it's got a really great base. All right. And there is another example of this with a smooth engine. This one shows the injectors. So that'll be something I'll have to hunt for when I start collecting the variations in addition to the different colors. There were Hong Kong and US versions of this car. And this one is, I think, well, I was going to say Hong Kong, but no, it's a US version. It's got clear windows. All right. This was my original cars when I was a child, Cockney Cab. This is something that I loved as a kid. You can see all the paint worn away, and that's just from me handling it all the time. The engine, I don't know if it's supposed to rock in there or not, but it is kind of loose in there. I don't know if that comes across or not, but it sits cocky on one side, on the right side. Okay, so, but still rolls. One of my favorite cars. This was also one of my cars as a kid. Special delivery. And there were actually two versions of this, and I did pick up another version on eBay some time ago. And it's a light blue version. Right, so this one has more of the stickers. It has the sticker here. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Both sides. I think there's supposed to be a sticker on the back right there, and possibly right there below my finger on that blue part. But these wheels are in better condition. And the engine is got a lot more shine. The base is kind of dull, but it's not as dull as the one that I played with as a kid. But this was one of my favorite cars too. It's held up well, considering that, again, you know, I took my cars, I played with them in the dirt, ran them on the sidewalk, you name it, I did everything with it. All right, so dark blue and a light blue version. So I'll have to go collect the variation for the dark blue. This is also another car that I had as a child, and I used to love this car too, 6-shooter. Still rolls, got a lot of roll to it. These 6-wheel cars, they tend to have this metal wheel is like really, you know, loose. But in any case, still one of my favorite cars. Got a lot of playtime. So the important thing was I had fun with it as a kid. So I used to love that car. This was an eBay purchase. I don't remember when I got it, but what for? US base? No, I'm sorry, it's a Hong Kong base. My mistake right there, right above my finger. Hong Kong base. This goes up and down that's about it as far as the play feature. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but in any case, got that from eBay. Here's another eBay purchase. Superfine Turbine. I'm sorry, no, it's Jet Threat. Superfine Turbine was a later model. The front end looks like the Batmobile. It almost does look like the Batmobile from that front end from the 80s or the early 90s. I forget which Batman movie. These two, the hood, I got these on eBay as well. Light green and red. This one's got a halfway decent base. Hong Kong base. And the hood. That piece moves over. Alright, same thing on this one. And another Hong Kong base. Probably one of my favorites out of this, just because it's so clean. And I just don't mean clean as in the quality of the, like the paint after all these years. I just mean it's like a clean casting. It's just simple, okay? It's just like a simple wedge shape for the AMX2. And this is a US base. All right, so that is the only example I have for the AMX2, but again, it's just, I think out of all of these, this is pretty much one of my favorites that I've collected since I was a kid. But one of my favorite cars, I'll get to that at the end. So, eBay purchase. This was one of my cars as a kid, and this is Bug-Eye. And there was two versions of this with a smooth hood in the back and the raised bumps. This is, I think, a Hong Kong casting. Yeah, it's Hong Kong. This was pink at one time. This is going to be a filler for now, as an example of one of the castings from this year. So I will have to upgrade. It still rolls, but not as well. But again, this is just one of the cars I had as a kid. I just played with them. I had fun. It was the important thing. Short order. Hong Kong casting. Based off a Ford pickup truck. It's based off a Ford pickup V8 truck. I think that's what that V8 is right there. I think that's what that is. This bad news in and out a little bit. This is the only example I have of this. This was an eBay purchase. I probably thought it was a good deal at the time, just to have an example of this casting. It's the only one I have. Obviously, I do need to upgrade on that one. This is the Harry Caller. This is a cool vehicle because the front end lifts up like that. And I got this at the convention in LA in 2018, October 2018. And there it goes, it fell on my lap. So, I don't know if this is supposed to have a shiny engine or what, but it's dull on the bottom. It's like a weird dull color. It's smooth, but it's not shiny, super shiny. Anyway, it's like a bluish color. So it looks like it's a US base. But, and what's unique about this one here is it's got simulated dualies on the back. So I think that's kind of cool. as opposed to, say, some of the other big ones. That's a single. Just take this truck here. That's single and dualies. So that's kind of cool. T for 2. Both of them turn out to be the same color. One I got on eBay. The other one I brought back with me from the convention in Charlotte. This is the one I got from the convention in Charlotte. I could not find this one, so I ended up purchasing one that just happened to be exactly like it. But they're both in halfway decent shape. And this is, looks like a US base. And that looks like a US base. No, that's a Hong Kong. Maybe Hong Kong and US patent. What's the news that says the same thing? Anyway, regardless of the base, it does say the same thing. The last one I got was Noodlehead. Both of these I got at the Charlotte convention. One of them is a US-based car. The other one is a Hong Kong car. So they're similar in colors, but this is the Hong Kong car. This is the US car. Here's the US base. And here's the Hong Kong base. So, in case we ever get into some racing, see if they're supposed to be quick on the track. But that remains to be seen. Anyway, really my favorite out of this whole bunch is still my Cockney Cab. I think I would want to collect more examples of this. I'd certainly want to upgrade to the a better yellow or gold one, which this was originally. And it should have a sticker on the back. It says Cockney Cab with the Union Jack flag. And I think that's the only sticker. It is right-hand drive. Got some suitcases right there. But I did really, really love this car as a kid. I don't know why, I just thought it was so cool. My next favorite car was also an original of mine, and that was 6-shooter. It's so futuristic. And can you imagine driving a car like this with twin engines in the back, 6 wheels? And let's see. And as far as the cars that I got from the convention, I think the Harry Hauler is probably the most unique piece that I have. And as far as the ones I got on eBay, and this was an eBay purchase, it would be this AMX2. So these 4 cars here would be my favorites. So thanks for watching. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Questions, comments, please leave them below. And I look forward to hearing what you all have to say. And everybody have a good week and take care. Bye.